We acknowledge that Tri-Cities Community Television operates on the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territory of the Coquitlam First Nation. We thank the Coquitlam who continue to live on these lands and care for them along with the waters and all that is above and below.
The 49th Annual Golden Spike Days Festival returned to Port Moody's Rocky Point Park on the 27th and 28th of June 2026. This weekend celebration welcomed visitors with entry by donation and offered 2 days of live entertainment, diverse food trucks, a local craft beer hub, and interactive family programming. On Saturday, gates opened from 11 a.m. until 10 p.m., while Sunday hours ran from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Attendees enjoyed unique attractions like spike pounding show, gold panning, and a climbing wall. The main stage featured a dynamic performance lineup, including the iconic Can-Can dancers and live music. For Tri-Cities Community TV's Local Journalism Initiative, I'm Yuna Fahim.
But right now, this is tradition. Golden Spike Days is proud to present this team of dancers that have been performing here at this event since the very beginning. It is great to have them on stage once again. Give them a warm round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Your Golden Spike Can-Can dancers.
I am Jennifer. I am the Beverage Garden Director here for Golden Spike Days Festival down at beautiful Rocky Point Park in Port Moody. It is our 49th year down here at the park, our 49th festival. And I am also a Golden Spike Can-Can dancer. You can see our booth behind us. Normally I would be dancing with them, but this year unfortunately I am injured. So I'm just dancing with them in spirit, but I am here to support them and support our festival. Like I said, it's our 49th year and we're down here enjoying the beautiful sunshine. We're so happy the rain held off and enjoying all the food and the beverages. There's lots of entertainment and here we are. So come and join us. It's a great festival and it works really great. It's for the community. That's what we're all about here, is community.
Hi, my name is Julia. I'm one of the dancers for the Golden Spike Can-Can dancers. This is my 3rd year dancing with them, but they've been doing this for 49 years. So next year, join us in 2027. It's going to be our 50th year celebration.
So welcome to the 49th Annual Golden Spike Days Festival. We're here to celebrate our community and also the last spike that was driven in Port Moody at the terminus here. We're here celebrating as a festival, and a part of that is the Golden Spike Day Can-Can Dancers. As you can see here, we are dancing on stage all weekend long and celebrating the festival and all it has to offer the community. Not only the community in Port Moody, but also the Tri-Cities and Lower Mainland.
Hi, my name is Angie, and I'm one of the Golden Spike Can-Can dancers. I've been a part of this group for coming up 20 years. Well, we make our own dresses, our own headpieces. We practice every week, and we're just a fun group of girls, and we're always looking for more to join us. We're all volunteers.
Hi, my name is Sheila. I'm part of the Golden Spike Can-Can Dancers. This is my 9th year at Rocky Point. It is a fantastic festival. Thank you to everybody for coming out. We have a great time. We volunteer our time, but we love hanging out with all of you. So you can do variety dance, or you can do can-can, whatever you like. Come on, join us. We're starting again in September. Come on out. Monday nights, it's no cost to you. Come and join our group. See you there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Come on up, don't be shy, come on over. It's the official opening ceremonies of the 2026 edition of the Golden Spike Days. I'd like to introduce the president of Golden Spike Days right now. Here she is. Give her a warm round of applause. This is Sally, who will take over the rest of the ceremony.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the 49th Golden Spike Days Festival. My name is Sally Kameen, and I am the president of Golden Spike Days Society. To begin our ceremony, we would like to acknowledge that the Port Moody Golden Spike Days Festival is carrying out business on the traditional, ancestral, and unceded homeland of the Coquitlam, Tsleil-Waututh, I apologize, Coquitlam, Kaikwet, Stolo, and the Stolo peoples. We extend appreciation for the opportunity to work on this territory and to all those who continue to live on these lands and care for them, along with the waters and all that is above and below. It is my pleasure to invite Elder Stephen Armstrong and Greg of the North Fraser Métis to come up and, what am I saying here? For the Coquitlam First Nation and the host nation and traditional territory of Rocky Point Park to provide us with an opening prayer.
I want to use my long hose voice because I see a whole bunch of people way over there. Come on over. I want you to hear our words. My ancestral name is Humptimus, and I'm an elder with Coquitlam First Nation. Standing beside me here is a very good friend, Greg Stanwood, president with the North Fraser Métis Association. Lots of words there for me today. And I wanted him to stand here with me because we are the Indigenous people that have been stewards of the land for a very, very long time. The only sad thing I'm going to say, because I always start with the sad first, is the railway that came in, it took a lot away from the Indigenous people here. But that was then. Today, we work together, we have a relationship together, and we want to build relationships with you. We want to have our partnerships together again. In the training that I provide for many organizations, I always talk about the importance that we need to work together to be stewards of the land, to take care of the land. You know, today we're celebrating a very historic moment here with Golden Spike Days. I remember the first time I ever did anything here in Port Moody was over at a museum just around the corner from here, over by that big tree, I believe. And the manager at that time was telling me the story how the train was supposed to end here in Port Moody, and Port Moody was supposed to be the terminus. And that was really good history to hear. You know, the last 5 years now, I've been sitting down with your elders, hearing the stories about how Port Moody grew. And here we are today, we're working together with Tsleil-Waututh, Coquitlam, and many of our other Stolo nations, and with my young cousin here from the Fraser Métis Association. Sorry, North Fraser Métis Association. Right, so I just really wanted to make sure that you all feel welcome here today. We have a lot of cultural sharing that happens at events like this. I haven't explored everything yet. I haven't got past the Vietnamese coffee shop yet. You know, so there's a lot more for me to explore. Right, so like the announcement that I think his name is Peter, that said earlier, in our coffee business, we say, if you leave your children under a tenant, we're going to give them an espresso shot. And then you go back home with you. So remember that. Please keep your children with you. I have espresso coffee here somewheres. So with that, welcome to the 49th annual, gee, it's almost as old as me. Okay, awesome. But I really welcome, and I'm going to share the mic with my young cousin here.
I'd like to say thank you for attending this wonderful event, and our booth is way down beside the water where we want to be, right? We want to be close to the water. Our booth is down there. We invite you to attend. We have Pat Callahoo, who's a carver, and the kids can actually make their own paddle, which will be a phenomenal takeaway. Anyway, just please go and visit our booth, and let's have a great event. Thank you.
And Pat, if you can hear me, I'm speaking louder now. He's also a great singer. He is an awesome performer, and it's all in the Métis style. So that's what I mean. We have a lot of cultural sharing happening here today. So with that, I think I've taken up enough time. I have many people who I'm sitting here with up here. I raise my hands to the board of directors for the year-long work that you've been doing, you know, as well as welcoming new members onto the board. And I hope you continue working together, not so much. Right? Many of you who know me know I always get you to try and say a couple words. The first word is not so much. That means working together with one mind and one heart in my language. The new word I'm going to be teaching you, which my cohorts here from City Council knows I'm already teaching, is el sueño. El sueño. That means good day. So with that, let's have a good day and a good weekend together. CMCIN, thank you, my friends.
Thank you. Next, I would like to welcome our community's political leaders, MP, or leader, one of them, MP Zoe Royer, to come and say some few words. Yes?
Okay, amazing. Okay, elsewhere. Bonjour tout le monde. Hello, everybody. My name is Zoe Royer, and I am your Member of Parliament for Port Moody, Coquitlam, and Moore Belcarra, and it is a great pleasure to be here today. And I also want to acknowledge the First Peoples, the 8 nations that were here long before us, the Tsleil-Waututh, Coquitlam, Musqueam, Squamish, Katzie, Kwantlen, Kakite, and the Shallow peoples who have lovingly cared for the land and the sea and all that is around us for many years, since time remembered. And of course, our good friends from the North Fraser Métis Association, who will tell you their stories and show you their carving and teach you their songs if you visit their booth just beside the water, as Greg said. All right, so it is such an amazing pleasure to be here and to bring greetings on behalf of Prime Minister Carney and our federal government of Canada, and to wish the Golden Spike Festival a happy, happy 49-year birthday. So join me in a big applause for their birthday celebration. Woo! More than a century ago, as Humptimus said, Port Moody became the first western terminus, which was really the west end of the railway. And when the trains reached beautiful Port Moody, they knew that this was a great place to stop and set up villages, and they connected Canada from coast to coast for the very first time. And the Golden Spike became a symbol of that remarkable achievement. And 140 years later, here we are, and we're still gathering in Port Moody to celebrate that story and the community that keeps this tradition alive. Festivals like this don't just happen by accident. They happen because people care. They care enough to volunteer, to organize, to perform, to sponsor, donating lots of their time and their money to make this possible. So my sincere thanks to the Golden Spike Festival Society Board, and they are all right here, 9 of them, and Sally, President Sally, for the extraordinary work, and the hundreds of volunteers, the army of volunteers that are wearing those gorgeous navy and yellow shirts that are here to help to make this an incredible, incredible year. And I'd also like to thank the local businesses, the performers, the musicians, the can-can dancers, the first responders, city staff, and everyone who helps make this weekend fabulous. And even with a few clouds overhead, there's no place that I'd rather be than Rocky Point Park. And in fact, it is truly the perfect day for the festival. And if you have a chance, please stop by my booth, because I'd really love to meet you. So thank you very much. Enjoy the 49th annual Golden Spike Days Festival. Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for those words, Zoe. We really appreciate it. And now I'd like to welcome and call up the acting mayor, Callum Morrison.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ms. Coleman. Welcome, Port Moody residents and guests. My name is Callum Morrison. I'm a city councillor with Port Moody and your acting mayor today. I want to welcome you to the 49th Golden Spike Days Festival. What beautiful weather we got today, perfect temperature, and hopefully the sunshine continues over the weekend. I want to thank, of course, the board of directors, of course, our distinguished guests up on stage. From Port Moody City Council, I have Councillor Kyla Knowles joining us today, as well as Councillor Diana Gilworth. Our local government has been working very, very hard to maintain relationships and build relationships with our First Nations community, and not so much our First Nations leaders up on stage today. We want to build a better connection, and although this festival recognizes the year in which the terminus of the CN Rail landed here in Port Moody, hence why the Golden Spike was driven here as the end terminus, and it did eventually end up extending into Vancouver. There's a lot of history with this location for our First Nations, as well as our local population who came here to work and create a new life. So for those who are new residents, long returning residents, and long living residents here, thank you for being here to celebrate this with us. One really neat fact that you can tell your friends and family about Port Moody is this is actually the farthest east in Canada that the Pacific Ocean goes into Burrard Inlet here. So this is the farthest east you're going to find the ocean anywhere on the western side of Canada. So please enjoy the beautiful ocean that we have here, and thank you so much for being here to celebrate. Thank you to the sponsors, and of course all of the volunteers who helped make this happen. Have a wonderful day. Thank you on behalf of City Council and our Mayor.
I'm much more comfortable with it in my hand. Thank you to all our wonderful guests, MP Royer, Zoe Royer, Acting Mayor Morrison, Councillor Kyla Knowles, and Councillor Diana Dilworth. And for those that weren't able to make it today, MLA Rick Blumack and the other council members of the Port Moody City Council. We would also like to extend our thanks to the City of Port Moody Cultural Services, Port Moody Fire Chief Darcy O'Riordan, and Port Moody Chief Constable David Flugel for their support and assistance for the festival. A special thank you to our platinum sponsor, BCLC. At BCLC, everything starts with a connection. Their Human Connection project is about bringing people and communities together in meaningful ways. So be sure to stop by their space and experience it for yourself. Lastly, I would like to introduce our board of directors, a group of volunteers who have supported the festival for many years and have put in countless numbers of hours to ensure that you can enjoy our festival, or we can enjoy our festival. Brian Comey, stand up. He is the vice president, also the husband of the president, sit down. Renee Huff, she is the treasurer, and also, as you can see, one of my lovely can-can dancers. Mackenzie Sayer, she is also the secretary and the marketing director, and a lovely can-can dancer as well. Jennifer Young, director of beverages, and she's not wearing a dress, but she is also a can-can dancer. So thank you. Double volunteering, actually. Laura Avery Wilson, who is not on the stage. She's the director of vendors. Thank you. Max Comine, also related to the president, child of. Maribeth Pearson, director of volunteers. And finally, Jeff Strickland, director of security. Oh, you have fans. Excellent. To our office staff, who have done an incredible job supporting our directors. We were able to hire this amazing team thanks to the federal government's Canada Summer Jobs Program. On the stage with me is Morgan Peebles. She is the office manager. Stand up, Morgan. There you go. And out, I think, on a pizza run for all our wonderful volunteers is Kaylee Say, our office coordinator, and Andrea Asia Galendo, our volunteer coordinator. They're all doing such a fabulous job. Thank you so much, you guys. And of course, to all the volunteers that are working these next few days, the festival would be impossible to run without all your help. Every year, the Golden Spike Days Festival Society hosts an art contest for a shirt design that our volunteers wear. I actually have not seen our lovely person who did it, but Zoe Thompson Zoe, would you like to come on up here for a moment? She's making her way up here. I totally missed her. Yes. Hi, Zoe. Well, no apologies needed. So actually, I'm going to get one. Oh, no, we don't have any. Where's a volunteer? I need to see a T-shirt. We're going to give you a T-shirt. Is a wonderful design. Thank you so much. You did such a great job. And we would like to offer you this bursary from the Golden Spike Days. You're very welcome. Oh, here we go. Here we have a demonstration of the wonderful T-shirt. I really apologize. Yeah, and all the vendors are on the back. Yeah, not vendors, I mean sponsors. You did fantastic. Thank you so much, Zoe. If you want to have a seat, or if you're not comfortable up here, that's fine. You have a seat? Yeah, wonderful. Okay, great job. And we are going to make sure we get you your T-shirt. Okay. So, where am I at? Okay, before we conclude today's ceremony, there's one person I don't think. Wow. I didn't think that was going to happen. There's one more person I would like to acknowledge. Somebody else want to come help? You come help. Thank you, sorry.
Okay, before we conclude today's ceremony, there's one more person I would like to acknowledge. Bob Matlev, who passed away this past September. Bob volunteered his time with the Golden Spike Days Festival Society for 15 years. He often worked quietly in the background, helping anyone who needed assistance. He was a wealth of knowledge and was always happy to share his experience with us. Bob was such a tease and always kept people laughing. He was so good at his role, and he made it look easy. But it was not easy. Bob is greatly missed, and we are feeling his absence even more at this time of year. This was a happy place. This was his happy place. I would like to dedicate this year's festival to Bob, who would have been proud of everyone for the amazing job that we've done this year. Thank you.
Thank you so much for doing that for me, Mackenzie. And now, in Bob's honor, with gratitude to everyone who has helped bring this festival to life, it is my great pleasure to dedicate and declare the 49th Golden Spike Days Festival officially open. Please enjoy yourself. Go enjoy yourself. Go enjoy all the things that we all work so hard to bring. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. There's an emoji.
Thanks so much, Sally and team. Now here's what's going to take place. We've got some Métis performers that are going to be on the stage. While our dignitaries leave, Callum has decided he would like to challenge some people in our first of a weekend series of events, the actual pounding of the spike, to show you what that was like. It's going to take place in the cage. I need a couple more volunteers that are of the age 18 or more that would like to, you sir, gentlemen, you go right there, go to the cage. I will have you sign a waiver. You're going up against Councillor and Acting Mayor Callum. So the rest of you, as you wander off, if you want to head over there, if anybody else, we need one more volunteer to make that challenge take place. So we're going to meet you in the right there, and I'll tell you all about that in a couple of minutes. These spikes, we have preset them a little bit differently than it would have taken place all those years ago. All those years ago, I'm of Italian descent. My grandfather, my papa, was a spike pounder. This is real life, not a story. I tell it every year when I come out here. He immigrated to Ontario and helped build the railroad across this country. And he was only about 4'7", which made it fantastic for him to pound spikes. And he was a master spike pounder. Never spoke a word of English till the day he passed away at 86 years old. He had an all-Italian crew pounding that, and there are many, many immigrant stories throughout the country on how this railroad was built. So we're gonna keep the tradition alive. Callum, come on in. You get a helmet, a safety vest, and a pair of glasses, and that's really all you need. That's way more than they had in those days. So yeah, what could go wrong? By the way, this is what we're looking at. This is the original thing. This is what it's like, that little small-headed sledgehammer. It weighs a lot. It hurts if you hit yourself. So we do recommend that you do not do that. You ready, sir? Come on in here. You get yourself suited up as well. We need one more volunteer of the, one more adult. Man or woman, I'm not done. Anybody can pound a spike. Zoe, come on in. Yeah, there is nothing that could go wrong here. Nothing whatsoever. This is great. They're all used to putting helmets on and things like that. Now this is going to be interesting. They only have to choose one of the 3 spikes on their site. And then they're going to put that in from start to finish. We'll do the countdown. All of you will participate in the countdown. They have been preset, so they shouldn't jump out, but kids, mums and dads, you need to keep track of everyone. Oh, now she's fussy because the gloves are too big. Oh my God. Yeah, you gotta space out. We'll put one on this, one on there, put second in, one here, and then Zoe, you're gonna come out on this side. Sir, what's your name? Jesse, welcome. My name's Peter. Great to have you on board. I expect you to demolish these 2. Just so you know. Okay, we're gonna bring, you come over on this side, yeah. Okay. Whichever one you'd like. So we're gonna go, and on the count of 3, and by the way, there is an amazing certificate of completion and recognition for the winner that you will proudly hold up and cherish for the rest of your life. What'd you say your name was again? Jesse, you only have to do one spike. Just choose one spike from start to finish. Now, if you'd like to, I'm going to give you all a practice hit.
Okay.
A practice hit so you know what you're dealing with. On the count of 3, just one, and then we'll start the real thing. 1, 2, 3. All right, okay. That was... You're just doing fine. Okay, here we go. Zoe Callum, here we go. On the count of 3, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first of the bunch. Keep your eyes open, folks. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and they're off. And it's a close battle. It is not close at all. I have lied. We have our winner. Okay, now, by the way, I just realized I forgot to get anybody to sign a waiver, so that was a good idea. Yeah, if there's anybody here from legal, don't worry about it. This was just a trial run. It never really happened. Congratulations, well done. I have a certificate for you. Zoe, well done. You guys officially lost, yeah. But you're going to win this year, so congratulations. We'll be doing this a few more times. On the big stage, the Métis dancers are coming up next, so have some fun. Don't forget, if you see a guy out there selling 50-50 tickets, go and see him. They need all the funds they can get to help build the event once again for next year, so we go 50-50 all weekend long. Thanks so much for participating. We'll do a couple more of these today if we can find some time. Lots of entertainment all afternoon here at Golden Spike Days, the Saturday edition. The sun is out, the families are here. Enjoy yourselves, folks. We'll see you in a few minutes. Main stage, the Métis dancers coming up next.
Welcome once again. Golden Spike Days at Saturday afternoon. Oh, look, the butterflies are out. The crowd is coming in. There's lots of great food, lots of great activities, and lots of great entertainment right here on the big stage. Coming up right now, back by popular demand. They were here last year. It's an opportunity for you to learn some traditional Métis music, a little bit of jigging, a little bit of fiddler stuff, all kinds of things, and they'll get some lessons here for you as well. Will you please help me in welcoming them to the stage? You've got Fergus Dalton, you've got Lyric Sugi, you've got Elder Keith Hill on the fiddle, and Fagan Furlong on guitar. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the Métis Jiggers and Fiddlers.
Everybody, how are you all doing today? It is so wonderful to be out here and not have the blaring sun on us. This is good because it's always a hot day on Golden Spike Days and we always get nice and sweaty. But given that it's a little cloudier, I think we're going to get a little bit more of you guys up and moving along with us in just a few minutes. But to start off, we've got a few demonstrations for you all, showing you a little bit of our traditional Métis jigging. And of course, if you've seen us before, or you've seen any Métis jiggers before, you will probably have seen the most famous of Métis tunes, known as the Red River Jig. But before we demonstrate it for you all, I'd like to tell you the story as to where the song comes from. So the story starts with a Métis man who lived down by the Red River in a small cabin. And he's one morning just sipping on some peppermint tea outside his cabin, just enjoying the morning, listening to the birds and the wind. And off in the distance, he hears something strange, a strange melody he's never heard before. He's listening for a while, humming along. Besides, this is pretty catchy. So he runs inside his cabin, grabs his fiddle, and comes outside to see if he can figure out what the song that's being played is. And as he's plucking along, eventually he adds in the bow, cycles through the song a few times until he learns a brand new song. But he doesn't recognize it. It's a brand new song he's never heard before. But what he didn't know is that it was a brand new song to everyone, because way down the Red River, there was a Scotsman playing the bagpipes, and we know how that sound can travel long distances. But as it did, the wind had changed the music before it reached the Métis man, and it was actually a brand new song, never heard before. Of course, it's now been passed down as the Red River Jig, and you'll often see it at Métis events and gatherings where dancers will often compete, showing off their fancy steps. So we're gonna give you a little demonstration of that, but we're also gonna be teaching you it in a little while. But to start off with, just a quick demonstration. Here we are, this is the Red River Jig.
Okay, so our next dance comes with a little story that my teacher taught me. Her name is Yvonne Chartrand, and she taught me everything I know. Just thought you should know that. So this story starts a long time ago. My great uncle, he was out in the woods, and he'd been out there for quite a long time. He's trapping, so he's got a dog sled with him, and he's tracking animals, trying to bring some food home for his family. So he'd been out there for quite a while, all by himself. And one day he comes over a hill and he sees some smoke coming. And he goes, I think I recognize this area. I'm pretty sure my cousin lives over there. So he spends the whole day getting over to that house that he saw the smoke coming from. And he finally gets to the house and he goes, oh yeah, that's my cousin's house. I know for a fact. I'm gonna go see my cousin. It's gonna be great. He hadn't seen anybody for quite some time, so it would be nice to have some company. So he goes up to the house, he knocks on the door. And his cousin opens the door, he says, cousin, come in, I'll cook you some rubaboo, which is a stew made with whatever you got. So it's like everything. You just throw everything in the pot. It turns out delicious 50% of the time, okay? So, they had some rubaboo, and then they're all nice and full. They're sitting around the fire, and my great uncle, his cousin, he goes, you know what? I have a fiddle. It's over there in that potato sack, and I could play a tune. And something you should know about Métis people is that if we hear that fiddle sound, we must dance. It comes from a deep place in our souls, okay? When we hear that fiddle, we must dance. And my great uncle, he goes, well, you know what? I don't have a dance partner. How am I supposed to have a kitchen party all by myself? This is not ideal. I must have a dance partner. So he's looking around. He's like, and then he sees like this beautiful figure laying in the corner, okay? And he's like, wow, that is a beautiful possible dance partner. So he decides that he's gonna ask this beautiful figure if they'll dance with him, and lo and behold, they said yes. So here's the broom dance.
Now, I think it's time that we get some of you up and moving as well. So if you're interested in learning the Red River Jig along with us, feel free to stand up where you are. You can also come in nice and close where you can see us really well and get participating. This is lots of fun. And I'd also like to add, we're gonna teach an easier version of what you first saw. We were doing something called the double step.
So good afternoon, Tanshe. My name is Lorelei Lyons. I'm one of the Region 2 elders. My family names are LaPlante, Langevin, La Liberté, and Paget. And I'm here with Métis Nation and North Fraser Métis Association just to bring some of our culture to this festival, for people to come out and ask questions, talk to us, get to know some of our community as well as the community as a whole. So hopefully they'll be able to come in, say hello, find out a little bit about my nation. The Métis Nation in British Columbia is a big nation. There's a lot of us, and we're very happy to invite you in to learn more about us.
So what we're doing is we're doing our 7 sacred teachings. We're going to get in a tight circle here. What we're doing is we're trying to keep everything together. So we all start off here. So we go like here. So what we do is we want to go start here, and then I'm going to say left. I'm going to say left or right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go left. So you want to keep this, and then everybody's going to have to shift left, and you keep your pole. You try to keep it as steady for the next person. You ready?
Okay.
Yeah, so for the next person,
let it
okay?
go and then
You let it go, and then you grab the next one. Ready, set,
go.
left. Okay, oh, left.
Stella, just leave this one and take my piece.
Yeah, you take this one, okay? Okay, now we go, no, you're okay. I'll keep an eye on it. Then we go back, 1 foot, a circle.
Back,
Yeah, go back. 1 circle.
Okay.
Okay, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, right.
Okay. No, go to
Oh.
the right, buddy.
Right.
Go to the right.
That's okay.
That's okay.
So it gets tricky, usually. That's okay. 1, 2, 3. You don't know what we're gonna do. Usually we have a drum, and we bang the drum, 1, 2, 3, right, 1, 2, 3, left, as a trick. So we go back 1. So we didn't lose, we go back another foot. So you wanna keep your circle, like right about there, and we wanna keep our circle together so we don't lose anything. So if you drop it, you're out. And what did we lose? We lost something. So okay, I'm gonna start with the left, okay? 1, 2, 3, left. Okay? Oh!
You don't carry this stick,
Yeah.
you leave it, and you go to the left.
Yeah, you go to the left. So this is your left. Remember, L is left. We go to the left and to the right, okay? So we go back 1 foot. 1 foot, okay? And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, left. Oh, I'm out. I dropped it. So what did I lose? I lost truth. We lost truth. We lost the Turtle Island. What are we gonna do? So you gotta tighten up your square here. Don't go forward. No, keep going forward there. So we lost that. So what we're gonna do, yeah, you're right there. Okay, keep your circle. No, yeah, so, yeah, right there, okay? So you move over to your left here, right here. You move over that way a bit, because you gotta keep it sort of center. No, not you, buddy. You gotta stay right here, okay? So, okay, 1, 2, 3, left. No, you caught it, good for you. Okay, now go back 1 foot. Go back 1 foot. Okay, so we're still together. You see? 1, 2, 3, left. Oh, what did we lose? Oh, you lost love. What are we going to do without love? So our 7 tickets. So we got to tighten our square. We got to go this way. No, not forward. We got to open it up. You go here. Right here, so you're a distance here. So we're still going. So we're trying to keep everything together. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, right. Right, go grab the other stick. Right, there you go. Now we go a foot back. Okay, 1 foot back. Not that much, just a foot. Okay, 1 foot back. Okay, so we even. Okay, so we're still going. Okay, 1, 2, 3, left. Oh, what did we lose? Oh no, we lost honesty. No, pick up your stick. We lost honesty. What are we going to do? So we got to tighten up here. There's 4 of you right here. Okay, no, don't go in. You stay right there because you got to be square. Yeah, you're right there. Okay, so we go 1 foot back. 1 foot. It gets harder now. Okay, so when you're doing this,